Alright guys, what's up? I just wanted to make this video to kind of show or explain why I'm not going to have a huge amount of content coming out in the next couple days, or as of the last few days. I haven't made a video in probably about 2 or 3 days. But the reason for that being, I've already ordered it. I am switching capture cards. So I am switching away from my Hauppauge HD PVR Gaming 2 Edition, and I am going to the Elgato. I hear really good things about the Elgato, and the biggest thing is that the Elgato works on Mac OS X, which is what I run. So to use my Gaming Edition 2, I had to go into boot camp and Windows on there, and even then it didn't work very well. So half the time it froze or game not responding. Good old Billy Gates software working at its finest, and plus it's working on a Mac, so I'm sure that added to half of its malfunctions. Anyways, so that's kind of why there's going to be a lack of content in the next few days. I think it's supposed to arrive somewhere on the 20th, I think, and today is the 17th, so there'll be a few days here until I get it. And why I'm not recording now is I am trying to sell the one that I've had now. I'm trying to sell it over Craigslist, of course. And the first time I went to go meet somebody, they didn't show up, which was awesome, to sell the HD PVR, and he was supposed to get back, talk to me today to meet up again. I didn't really expect to hear him because he had some bullshit excuse as to why he did not show up the first time. But either way, I've unplugged everything and taken it all apart, so I really don't want to just put it back together again to have to take it apart again in a couple days. So I don't have a PVR set up at all. I don't even have my Xbox set up at all. I mean, it's simple. All you have to do is run an HDMI cord, but I just haven't done that yet. So yeah, that's why there's not going to be a huge amount of content coming out of my channel in the next couple of days. I am going to do a review on the Elgato. I'll do a kind of, once I get used to it, after I use it a couple days, I will do a comparison between the two, because I've spent the last year or so using the Gaming Edition 2, so I know that pretty well. And then I'll talk about the Elgato and what I like, what I don't like, and that kind of stuff. If that interests you guys, which I'm sure some of you it will, for those of you trying to decide which one to buy. And I don't know for 100% sure if it's going to work with the PS4. I would assume that it would, because it's just HDMI in and out, I believe. So I wouldn't see any reason why it wouldn't work. But either way, I'm not getting the PS4 at launch. I'm going to be waiting a little bit, so I'll still have some time to get still time to use it on the 360. And probably I'll get Ghosts on the 360 as well, so I'll be able to play that. This gameplay here was a multi-team that I did with just 2 random peoples. I just joined on my own, and I go off pretty good, so I wanted to use this gameplay over what I was going to just talk about with the capture cards. That was kind of the main. I really wanted to say why there hasn't been any videos coming out, because I guess a lot of people kind of got used to me making videos every that was kind of ridiculous if you saw that right there, making videos every day or every other day. So I just wanted to kind of say why that is happening. I just decided to get it off Amazon. It seemed very easy for me just to do it in Amazon, delivered to my door, because I don't know of anywhere locally to me that sells them. So that's what I'm doing, and that is that's about all that I want to talk about the gaming card until I get it and start using it. But yeah, I will do a review on the two and the comparison once I get used to it and start using it a little bit and have a little bit more information about how it works and whatnot. Kind of the other thing that I wanted to briefly talk about was DayZ. I don't know if many of you play that on the PS, or not the PS4, on the PC, but there's been rumors that, of course, there's going to be a new one for the PC, but that the creator is thinking about going to the next-gen consoles with his game. Exactly how or what that's going to be, I don't see a huge amount of information, but I do see that
Kill confirmed.
he is considering it, and that he has obviously an early favorite between the two main next-gen console systems. And of course he is considering doing the Sony PlayStation 4. Not just because more people are liking it, but just because of how it's set up as far as the distribution systems, for one thing, and the fact that you don't have to pay 10 grand for these updates and whatnot for small party studios or even indie games. That is a big deal, and that's a lot of money that a lot of people don't have, especially for someone that just created basically a mod probably in somebody's basement. But that is very exciting. That's another thing that I am definitely looking forward to, that is on the horizon and soon to be coming out, and I would really like that. I think it would be a lot better, because as someone that's played DayZ on the PC, one of the biggest problems is going into a server and having a bunch of people that are friends with the admins or donate to the server and have specific game loadouts, and you don't, and you spawn in and immediately pretty much get sniped because people camping spawn points, or people camping whatever, all the spots that you have to go to get anything good. So if it had something like on a console, on a game, and there was no donors or specific people getting better stuff just by spawning, making it unfair advantage, I think that would be a huge difference to the game, and it would be a lot more exciting. So that is something that I hope happens, and will actually come out and be something proper. More about the DayZ. I mean, Dean Hall is the guy that made this, and of course he's saying that he wants it to come out on PC first, like I said already, and he has already met with Sony and was talking about it, and this was back in April that he said this, and Sony was obviously interested in possibly doing something like this, because you know, there's nothing like it, and it's pretty successful as far as the PC side of it goes. And like he said, he has to have the PC version come out first, and then the PS4 would be definitely something that he would look at, but only once the PC version comes out and is done and everything's good. For you Xbox fans out there, he said that was something that he would look at, but there's still a lot of unanswered questions as far as developing goes with the Xbox One and things like that, and I don't blame him for being a little reserved and wanting to know more information about exactly how that's going to work. So for you Xbox One fans that may have already pre-ordered it or are going to do that, hopefully if that's something you're interested in, hopefully that happens. Something else I just wanted to briefly touch on would be that the Dead Space series, a lot of people have been saying that it is in fact dead. They're not, executives at EA are not exactly saying that it is for sure dead, but that it is not in production or in development at all right now, and that the team that does it, Visceral, I believe, they are not working on it at all. They are working on a different game entirely right now. So who knows? I mean, they did mention that it is something that is near and dear to their franchise, Dead Space, but right now there is no current production or development on any Dead Space game going on right now. So this is a little bit of a different video for me. There's talked about a little bit of news. If you guys like it, put a like, let me know, comment, and subscribe, and look for that new capture card video when I get it on the 20th. Thanks.